Hey everybody, he is a music legend who helped create rock and roll.
Now, Paul McCartney's taking his show on the road, but he also took time out to talk exclusively one-on-one with our own David Adelson in Chicago last night, my kind of town.
Last night?
Yeah, what a blast, guys. Really was a lot of fun.
And now Dave is here to tell us all about it.
You got it. Well, you know, it's clear that Paul McCartney is in a good place in his life after experiencing some pretty bad times, and it really shows in his new tour. Now, I want to thank Paul for inviting us to be the only crew to join him backstage, as well as for the ticket to a truly epic show. Last night in Chicago was pretty special.
We make it up as we go along, man.
You're watching the 6th night of Paul McCartney's 24-date sold-out U.S. tour. The show lasts close to 3 hours, features 36 songs, and since it's Paul McCartney, includes 13 #1 singles.
You say love. I just sit down and just think of a few numbers, first of all, that I'd really like to see the band do if I was in the audience.
But even McCartney admits the current climate in America means this tour is different.
It's time to let off a bit of steam and emotion.
The Chicago crowd took care of that. Check out what happened during the song Freedom.
We're talking about freedom. We're talking about freedom.
Ironically, it was 38 years ago when McCartney and the Beatles first hit U.S. shores after another national tragedy, the assassination of President Kennedy.
It was a tough time, and we were coming, and we were kind of part of the relief process, part of the getting back to normality for Americans, you know, and partying, being able to party again. That was definitely a feeling then. And now I think it's even more so, actually.
There's also a tribute to the late John Lennon and George Harrison.
I think I'm at a stage in my life now where I can handle emotion a bit better. I think you do as you grow up, you know.
It seems that the Paul McCartney who took the stage in Chicago on Thursday night can pretty much handle anything.
It's true, you know, I'm very lucky, really. You know, since I lost Linda, I had a really terrible couple of years there, you know. But I'm very lucky. I found Heather, you know, she's a beautiful, impressive woman. And life goes on, you know, so I am able to, you know, get energy back and get back into life and feel good about things. And I feel very blessed because of that, you know, and here we are in the States on tour, doing what I love to do, to audiences that are being very receptive. I get to go and play music, you know, so I'm happy.
Quite a show. All right, it moves on to Toronto on Saturday, and then the tour goes to Philly, Rutherford, New Jersey, Boston, and beyond. You guys should check your listings. Now, besides the fact that his backing band of Abe, Rusty, and Brian are really spectacular, McCartney's singing in the exact same key as he did on the original recordings, and that said, this isn't an oldie show, guys. It really is. It's a good old rock and roll show. I had a great time last night in your town, Chicago.
Yeah, I saw him there in 1975 with Wings.
Yeah, and how old were you then?
3, 4, 7.
You know, can I just say, it was interesting backstage, we were talking afterwards, and he said, he goes, I relate to Chicago. Being from Liverpool, I'm a working class guy. I relate to the working class people of Chicago. I said, Paul McCartney still believes he's a working class guy.
And how long was the show, did you say?
It went about 3 hours. It probably would have gone longer if it wasn't for the United Center curfew, but he really gives it all nonstop. It's just, it's a feel-good show. I know that sounds kind of cliche, but it really was.
Yeah. But it's a show.
It was
I mean,
a show
it's
and
3
a half.
hours. Okay.
And he'll probably sell out every venue if he hasn't already. Thanks, David.
All right.